Hello and welcome to Bajaj Vlogs. And today, number 20 I think, I don't know. Bajaj Vlog. So today, because I get some new stuff, I will do vlog. Because vlog videos contain a lot of new stuff and electronics. Right, so today we're gonna be up for doing lighting technologies lah. So I already buy a new fluorescent light fixture. These are LED light because I got a lot of electronic balance. And I also got some double light holders for future use because last time I bought online and get the wrong one. I bought for the double light holder they show is the double light holder that look like this and they come back like that. Bullshit. That's why I need to go to the hardware store to buy it again. Although this type of single-ended wire one for single power one, so they cannot do double fluorescent light because these are LED. That's why it's bullshit. I hate this. I could definitely burn this down. Although they can damage LED tube and not suitable for Philips LED tube anyway. And if I put 220 volt at one pin, because personally, if you know this type of lamp holder, you put in one pin, you probably you think it will work for the single-ended LED light, but for me, I blow the holder up for accident to connect because I thought this could work 220 inside, like for Philips LED light single-ended one. I thought and blow it up the holder. One of the holder is blew up. I thought, boom, there we go, it's gone. That's why this type of holder is not good. That's why I prefer this type of holder. Anyway, I also got a 2-bit lamp fitting for electronic balance I have here. These are 40 watt equivalent electronic balance. But the problem is my fixture doesn't quite fit the electronic balance, so just forget that. And here I also got plugs. Yeah, starter already resetting up at the back there, but doesn't matter. My back there also got few of the starter refill and the rest are going to the garbage. Although I get a lot of useless stuff on the floor, but I still doesn't clean that because it's not my purpose. So I didn't just clean it anyway. So I also have some trim block here. Anyway, so today I also bought a cordless drill fan that also pretty embarrassing because the bag is broken and whatever. So this is the packaging, like the packaging, but they are eco-friendly packaging. Most of the like Nikon light bulb also use the same packaging. But usually I don't keep fan packaging because they are very big. Like seriously, they are very big. I don't keep fan packaging usually because they are very big. So that's not the point. Like for fan, I doesn't keep packaging, but I doesn't have fan that are permanently packed up because all the fans that are all in use. I just packed it up because you know fans are big and you need to properly install them to use. Like here I have this one. This I use for work. This I use for work. Because like one day I'm doing wiring and I feel hot, I cannot turn on the fan because wiring is very dangerous. If you turn on the fan, there's probably electricity flowing, so it can cause problem if you like replacing a light socket. That's why I bought this fan to use. They're high volume air and very loud. Usually industrial use this. Anyway, so this is the plug I have to do wiring for future. Like the light over here, I could use this plug. This just goes into the collection one. I also bought a 20 amp switch for standby because my 20 amp switch were exploded from the high wattage, high power output mercury vapor lamp. They were exploded. Look at that. So now I was cleaning the desk over there because it feels like very disgusting. So I move all the stuff to my desk here. Okay, so basically I clean My floor haven't finished. That's the main. And then also running a fluorescent light over here. This is a fixture. This is a vintage fixture. It's 1993 one. It's okay, still works. Although it's not really quite. It's not start EOL because the tube start glowing. I let them EOL, that's all, because this is a this is a GEC 10-year-old tube only. They are not 20 years old like the one in my collection. They are 20. These are 10 years old. But they are still vintage because GEC is not GEC brand already doesn't exist anymore. And this high volume fan also very useful for you for future. Although I love the sound wave of the fan. Excellent. Whatever. I love this box quality because these are recyclable box, but the metal is already broken. This metal is already broken. This metal is already broken. So I used to collect garbage. So here I have an electronic balance. So this is a new fluorescent fixture probably, because I'm gonna use this for fluorescent light in future. So let me unpack this. Or I will pack it up later because it's just for look. I want to check all the fixture packaging always. Wow, so shiny. I should wear glove with this. Although, look at that. So they also come with committed wires, so I can directly connect this to live main. So let me also need to clean the box over here to throw some rubbish away. Although this box is full of rubbish, but I created to say this is the rubbish, but still no. Alright, so this one. This probably video will take forever, but anyway, I put this on the side first before we get anything worse. Although this thing will definitely fit electronic balance, I swear, because the electronic balance is very thin. They fit directly inside. See, they should get fit directly inside. So this fixture will run electronic balance later. So now let me clean the mess over here first, because this is full of mess at the top. There we go. I throw stuff away like starter holder that are already been break. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of it. Fan regulator I will not because they are collectible. So have some switches over here. It's made by UMS1. Also I found a lot of rubbish. Also a screw. My box is full of garbage, I should say. Later I should clean it up. Starter holder also. This is the one I want to search. It's a surge protector capacitor. So this is surge protector capacitor for ancient plug use. I also have some fan motor, like this type of fan. If the motor burned out, I get it to replace. I have this. This is made by Pro DIY one. It's an expensive one although. Oh yeah. Let me check for vintage item inside. This is the vintage fan regulator. Vintage fan regulator from the 19s. This is the Kawa magnetic starter. And the rest is rubbish. Okay. Kawa magnetic starter. This is the Kawa magnetic starter. We should not throw that because I'm gonna use it for future electronic stuff. Although this is I should not store in the container or whatever. This is the coil or magnetic coil, I forgot. switches inside. Hacker. I should say this is hacker. Hacker. I use the casing to provide safety. This is a Makaman 2-gang switch. Okay. I also collect like switches, but basically I don't like to collect because they are square and they are very big. This motor is quite cute. And where the spring is a terminal block. This is a lamp holder. This is another lamp holder. These are standby parts for fluorescent lighting. These are all standby parts for fluorescent lighting. Because fluorescent lighting sometimes can be fail, have problem. Like lamp holder, lamp holder also can fail. You don't know. You don't know lamp holder also can fail. Like disconnecting and breaking and cracking also have the issue. But if you still don't manage to fix that, you probably have the problem in the future. For me, I doesn't like, so that's why I stapler all them together. There you go. Okay. These are future lamp holder. And this also for future one. Because in future I don't want to do the wiring for lighting anymore. Although this is probably the last fixture I get. Probably because in my grandparents' house, they still have some very ridiculous fixture that I haven't had before. Listen carefully, ridiculous fixture. One more. I think probably I need to get it in the future. And this is a lamp holder. So lamp holder, and this is for photo cell. Will probably still usable, and this will USB-C wire. And also, this wiring is definitely goes straight into garbage. These are all, I know why I store all the lamp parts inside. I can store inside the container or something. These are probably like lamp holder or starter holder. Double light holder, we just put it inside my bags. Although we should keep it carefully, gradually, alright? What the fun is this? Oh, this is a knob for the timing crappy piece of crap. Why I have these two clips? Throw it away. This is a timer. This is surrogate screw packs. This light on photo. These are brand new one, definitely. These are brand new one. And these are all standby, you know. This is a starter, magnetic starter push button that I want to use for fluorescent light. But I want to make it as a starter compartment. This fan is too noisy, so I turn it off. Right, and this is a gradual motor. Use clamp, and here generate high voltage. Let me see what happens if I short the two end with a piece of copper. Let's see what could have happened, or explode or burn the winding. I swear I gotta burn the winding. Okay, let me do that. You don't do that. Part 2 video.